Hello, everybody. My name is Frigid Hyperion, and welcome back to the wilds of Wildemount. Today, we are going to be tackling session 49. And with me, I have Dawn playing as Soren, Lily playing as Windchime, Quinn playing as Animo, I, Cameron, am playing as Moonzik, Kale is playing as Brine, and leading us and developing our world around us, as always, is our Dungeon Master, Emily, who has the floor. Go for it.
Wanted to give a big thank you to our sponsors. That's right. Thank you to Describe for providing the wonderful ambiance that you are hearing right now. In addition to just being so great and really responsive to any sort of problems that we have. I literally had a meeting with them because I was like, hey, look, all of my players are constantly getting logged out all the time, even though they select the save me option. What can we do to fix that? Had a conversation with them, and they got it fixed already, as we experienced a bit earlier. So, really, really great stuff from Describe. In addition, wanted to give a big thank you to Homie and the Dudes, Sky Zephyr's 5e Combat Overlay Kickstarter. I have heard word that the launch is coming soon. So now's the time to go follow the links in the description. That'll take you to their Kickstarter where you can save that so that you can get notified when the project goes live. Which is very much coming up. They're very excited for that. Additionally, last session was a whole lot of fun. We did all sorts of cool, fun things. I'm going to go ahead and give Soren some hero points. So, Soren, if I could have you roll me a d6 for, dumping all of your hero points to help save a friend. I thought that was a really great moment. Nice!
Hey! Gets them back.
Max hero points.
That's real good.
Deserved. I did, in fact, not get them back.
No, you still spend more than 6. Total of 9 hero points. That was quite a bit. So, there you go. Brian, go ahead and give us our recap.
All right. So, we really need you back, Windchime. Things are not going well. Animo got hit for a lot of his health. Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? So after what we've just, what we talked about previously, we went in Hope's Hollow. We went to check on the party, and they weren't around. There was a note telling us to come to the forest, and there was a fort that held their friend, and we really didn't have time to tell them what had gone on in Hope's Hollow, so we're really rushing out there. And then we basically got told there was a bounty on all of the devils that are kind of going devils, demons, fiends, etc. that are all running around in the forest here, and we got into a little bit of trouble. We really need you back, and like a lot of apples.
Okay. So, Lily, I know that we had a discussion previously about the events that happened. So when Brian plants the rose and calls out to you, from Firewatch. Um, you don't respond because you're dealing with people. So Edward goes in there to watch over them so that you can come out and hear the party. Closing up the portal. Wow, why can't I move? Oh, I'm on the GM layer. So, in the aftermath of the battle with the Sorrow Sworn, you'll have a chance to more in-depth explore the area and figure out what the hell this creature was that you were just in combat with.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess investigate the body.
Okay. So
Or I guess that's
before
over here.
yeah, so as you head down south, um where the Sorosworn originally was feasting, you see the mangled remains of a man who, well, Windchime or Soren, I'm not sure which of you is nearest. But if I would like to or Moonzik, actually, roll me a medicine check.
Medicine
Um,
check. 15.
So you approach the. I'm just gonna move your token so you can see where I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You approach the body that the Sorcerer was consuming on, and it is a mangled mess. However, um, when you look upon this grotesque scene, there is a small amount of solace, is that his head has remained uneaten. And you do believe that his body could probably be identified by those closest. Though the rest of him, not so much. With your 15 medicine check, you are able to gather that he indeed was killed by whatever gaping maw from the creature you had previously encountered. Fairly recently, in fact, probably within the past 6 hours, given the, you know, the amount of consumption on the body.
Currently. Windchime, can I get your opinion?
Oh, yes, a second opinion.
More or less. I'm
This
sure.
body.
Right here, right over here. I'm sure his loved ones would love to have whatever remains of him that are left for a proper burial, but I'm not sure if I should bring back the whole body. I don't know. It's really bad either way.
He's all mangled up.
Really bad.
That damn politician.
Ritual cast gentle repose, so he doesn't get worse.
That works.
Otherwise, we could maybe bring his ashes back.
I feel like if he is to be cremated, I think it would be better handled by the family than by some random adventurers who happened to cremate him and bring him back.
Also, we do need to identify whoever this was.
Right.
Although I'm starting to get damned annoyed by that politician. Irresponsible fucking promises.
That's what I was saying earlier too.
Okay, so
Don't
I can
promise the safety of some citizens if you don't know the situation.
take 10 minutes to prepare his body so it stops getting worse. Do we want to leave him here and come back for him then?
I don't think that's the best idea.
I'm on that side as well. We have no idea how many more of these fights we're going to end up in, and I don't want to drag a body.
Yeah.
We might have to put him in the Firewatch basement until we're able to unload everyone in Nicholas.
You can see Brian shiver at that thought.
It would make it easy to transport a body, though.
Yeah.
Does anybody, by any chance, remember? I'm so sorry for bringing this up at this exact moment, but does anybody remember exactly what the politician said about the rewards for killing something or other? I don't know if they were just talking about
fiends.
any
We
fiends.
have. I'm going to
I
assume
see.
this is one, but actually, I'd like to investigate the body to see what this is.
Of the.
I don't. Can I do that to a dead one?
Yeah.
I don't know. That counts. I can do that.
Yeah, it's dead. You can still figure out what
What it was.
No, but like, can I use my magic to do that? I feel like that's.
Oh, you already did, and we
separate.
know it's a fiend.
I don't know if we do. I did that on the one. I might have.
This is the
I'm
problem with episodes
so
far
sorry.
apart. Can I
hasn't
make a
been
check? Can I make a check to figure out exactly what it is? Now that it's dead, like, I don't know, taking the little knife that I have and.
Yeah, so a combination of Animo's ability to identify the nature of creatures, along with your own knowledge of
Cryptozoology.
Yeah, cryptozoology. Go ahead and roll me a cryptozoology check.
Okay,
with
sure.
With advantage because of Animo's
So I'll
leading.
just roll 2 nature checks. Fuck me. We're gonna try this again.
Thank God for advantage.
So
yeah, 13, not bad.
Not bad.
So with a 13, there is an additional state to this that does give you in particular a bit more information. This sorrel sworn, which is, I'm just using that, this creature originates from the Shadowfell.
Oh.
Now, as for how it arrived here, you're not certain about what it does, but with its grasping claws, distended jaws, and just the general appearance, it does seem to fit in with the creatures that live in the Shadowfell, given your affinity to the extraplanar. This more information on the behaviors of this creature you're unfamiliar with, you do gather, the lot of you gather that if you were to bring a token of this thing back or itself, that there's probably a good chance that the citizens wouldn't second guess its original origins, whether or not it be fiend or other.
Or aberration.
Yeah.
Might be stretching the rules a little bit, but
That's good enough for me.
yeah.
It is terrorizing
Um,
citizens one way or another.
Unfortunately, it's
That's
not a
what I'm saying.
famous monster, so it probably wouldn't be that good for the marketing department on the assassin berries, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Perhaps not.
Unless we called it like the scourge of this forest or something.
If we don't find any more of them, we can just make up a name and say that it was an incredibly dangerous creature that we foiled.
Fair enough. So dead bodies in the cellar? Dead bodies in the cellar.
I'll get started.
And
I'll get
yeah,
started. I'll get started
we're
on these dead bodies in the cellar.
and plant the rose, transport the bodies.
I'll get started.
I have it. Don't you worry.
You can leave it to me.
I think.
Fantastic.
Pocket dimensions are fun.
They are. So, after shuffling the bodies, victim and predator alike, you begin further your trek through the.
Before we do that,
Okay.
can we get the healing done?
Yeah.
That might be important.
I just don't want to get ambushed.
Are you guys hurting?
I'm hurting a fair amount here.
Oh, geez. I got some apples.
Hold on, you got hit too, right?
Yeah,
Soren
I got
doesn't
hit pretty hard.
wanna glance very great either.
Both of you got hit really hard.
That thing hit hard.
Okay.
Windjam?
So,
Yeah.
what are you doing to be healed?
We are begging our healer.
Yeah, how many apples do I get? I forgot.
8. You get 8
Eight.
apples.
8 apple slices. Okay.
Genuinely,
Or-
I could use the
or
bonus.
for-
Per cast of the first level spell, Goodberry.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you do get some castings of that as well, so.
Yeah, I like ritual cast it in the morning usually.
You
I
can't
don't think
ritual
you can
cast.
ritual cast. Yeah, you can't ritual cast Goodberry.
That would be
Uh,
insanely nuts.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually. You're right.
Yeah. I do believe your Ioun Stone gives you a once per day casting of it, I believe. Or no, it's always prepared, so you still have to use a first level spell slot.
Okay. All right, my cat is crawling all over me right now. Okay. So who's the most hurt?
Probably a rock, paper, scissors between me and Soren. I have 32 out of 69.
Nice.
Nice, by the way.
Yeah.
I know.
Soren?
Oh, you're waiting for my number. 24 out of 50.
So they're about the same
Yeah.
in terms of percentages.
Do you maybe want to go to your spell list and click on Goodberry so you can see what it does?
Yeah, no, I'm reading through it. So Goodberry only heals 1 hit point per piece.
And then you have another ability that makes every cast every time one of your spells heals somebody, it heals for
Yeah,
your
basically.
proficiency bonus plus. So
So
each
you
of
get-
those heal for 4
And you have 8 of them.
Oh,
per
okay.
cast. Is it 8? I thought it was 10.
Hold on, let me double check.
I think it was
Is there
10.
bring the spell list?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, it is 10. So you've got 10 of them. So you could give each of them
20.
you can get 40 hit points that you can separate out. So you can give 20 to each of them just by your first level spell.
Oh, okay.
And they get
Which
to
is why
eat
they count.
apples.
Yeah, so they each get half an apple for 20 points.
Okay, so they're each healed 20 points, which should bring you pretty close.
How are you feeling? Do you need any more help? I can give you pats on the head.
So he's gonna give a thumbs up while he's taking a chunk out of the apple.
Well, if you have better uses of the spells than to heal me, I can understand. I'm at 53 out of 69, which is
So
pretty
90%?
There's almost no downside to recasting Goodberry because you can hold on to the remaining berries that you don't use with the remaining apple slices you don't use
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of the day. So if you're on the edge, it's one of the most efficient healing spells in the game.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll cast it one more time. You want like 2 more slices of apple?
Give me one sec. Yeah, I'll take. I can take 2 more slices. That would be good. Was that 8?
Yeah. Unless you want like another slice, like how hungry are you?
I'm about 16 hungry to max me out. But
Sorry,
I can just take 8.
I'm about 16 hungry.
Okay.
I'm about
So-
16 hungry. But I'll
So-
just take the 2.
Here, take 3. Take 3. You're a grown boy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank
And
you. I
now
really
you have 7
Or-
apple slices.
Soren, are
really
you still
appreciate it.
hungry?
I love this.
Shows an apple slice in his mouth.
I'm about 16 hungry. It's true.
Soren.
Soren, how hungry are you? Don, how hungry?
I'm about 6 hungry.
You're about 6 hungry?
No, it's
Okay,
I
here's
don't-
one more apple slice.
No, it's okay. I really don't feel.
Thank you,
Okay.
Chen.
So,
Mm-hmm.
in this case, you all continue your adventure, I presume, or is there anything else you'd like to do here?
I'm good to continue.
Great.
I'm in to continue, please.
Okay. Continuing deeper through the Verdant Forest, I would like to direct your attention to the map.
I was just about to say that myself.
You decided that you were going to head west, walking walking towards the river, and following a lazy path. The path is marked here, pretty distinct, but it's not so distinct as you've realized. Uh, it takes you a few hours. You realize the distance that you have to travel is much further than you originally might have assumed. Um,
We are on
and but
horseback, or are we not? Or
you
did
are on
we leave
horseback.
horses? Okay. Oh,
You
that
you
would have
are
been.
you are on horseback, uh, as I assume at least, to make this a little bit better. But again, if you look at the key on the map, it's 10 miles.
And it's pretty thickly wooded.
Uh, so in a matter of a few hours, you find your way at the cliffside. You pardon me. You see ahead of you, um, standing standing on the cliff. There appear just off the edge. There appears to be a woman, um, wearing a stylish gown. She walks towards the edge of the cliff, and between her tearful sobs, she whispers in almost a whimper, "Throw the ring into the river, shall I?" And after a second's hesitation, she assumes a defiant expression and steps towards the edge.
Um, how far away from me is this?
About 60 feet. Well, maybe more like 40.
I'm gonna cast. Let me see. 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 Shit. I wanted to cast levitate. I don't know how far that is.
Touch. No, 60 feet.
Oh, you
Yeah,
totally
you can
can.
cast levitate. Um, you, you reach your hand out, Animo, uh, seeing the impending uh situation that's about to happen. And you can you just give me a second and just describe to me how the spell works? And I know it's a racial like spell, but
It
how
it
does it
it is literally casting levitate. So what happens is as um
how does it feel to cast it, I should say?
it's it is as simple as breathing a really like satisfying breath of air. And then the person is lifted.
Okay. So you reach your hand out, and with a gust of wind to lift the woman on the edge, just in time as she takes her step forward, you notice that there is no grip. Normally, when you would cast a spell, you're able to push the air up from around. But in this case, it seems to fall hollow. Um, as you see, she closes her eyes, crashing, and steps forward. You're really certain that this will work. And under normal circumstances, you know that it would. Um, but you see her form just fall. And you hear the clanking of her hitting the cliff face several times before her broken form splashes into the water below.
Guys,
Something is
chill. I don't think
wrong.
she was real.
I
We saw that ghost earlier. Do you think it was like that?
But to be able to create such auditory illusions that distance down, and even that splash of water.
That answers the question. You seem to put a lot of stock into your material senses.
I do. That's mostly because I've never had the training to perceive beyond it, I suppose.
Could
Oh, we were just dealing with the Shadowfell thing. People say the Shadowfell and the Feywild are related. Maybe they're related in the number of illusions as well.
Windchime, you just saw this woman jump off a cliff.
yeah.
How do you respond?
How far away was it from
About
like
40 feet.
40 feet? Well, I mean, Windjam's gonna like run up and see, like look down the cliff and see if she can see her in the water.
When you look down it off the edge of the cliff, um, you see the cliff goes down about 30 feet, and goes pretty sharply into the river. Um, what I will say is, at the bottom there appears to be uh, a set of it's hard to see, but you're able to um, a set of a skeleton in a tattered dress.
Ooh.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh,
It
Oh.
it's a hard scene to look at, even knowing that the figure that you had saw before wasn't corporeal in nature. Actually, if you don't mind, um, you can roll the nat one. It's fun. You think that she's still alive down there and that you can save her.
Oh my goodness.
oh no.
Oh no.
Guys, you got any rope? We need to save her right now.
I
Um,
promise you.
Brian's gonna rush over. She didn't look over the cliff yet, and she's gonna look over the cliff.
You saw what I had to try.
Assuming I don't have a nat one. Anyway, otherwise I'm joining in on this. No fucking way!
Yeah,
I can promise.
she's definitely there at the
Brian
bottom of
is
the cliff.
taking
I think
out a rope.
you
A
haven't
rope.
enough
Brian
time
is
to go
taking
save
out a
her.
rope.
oh my god, we gotta
Oh
save
my
her.
Both of you,
God.
both of you,
I
both
thought
of
she was
you.
an illusion. I'm very sure.
I can promise you, she.
No, our eyes play tricks on you.
Even if
We gotta get down there.
She starts unrolling rope, trying to find a rocky outcropping for the two
Help
of
me
you.
find the animal. Hold on to the rope. At least let us try.
I can promise you that you're going down there to either find a body that is completely dead or nothing at all, because I couldn't even get a grasp on whatever that was.
Sometimes it doesn't work. Magic can be weird. Like you weren't touching her with your hands.
I do not condone going down there.
Windchime, you think you're running out of time to be able to cast Spare the Dying.
Mm-hmm.
Brian,
Can I convince them?
Yeah, it would make very little sense for Brian to continue against what she's hearing. So please roll something,
Can I persuasion this?
please.
11. That's not a nat 1.
It's
It's
too.
not a nat one.
So my question is, and this is inter-party, so you're allowed to set whatever DC. Do you think that albeit an average persuasion would stop you in this conviction, or no?
I believe it would stop me because I was questioning whether that existed at all after seeing uh Animo's spell fizzle. Um
It,
and him
Well,
bringing that back up might snap me out of it. And question whether what I'm seeing is just an illusion. So I'd snap out.
What
My
about you,
persuasion
Winston?
roll was 10.
Mhm.
Do you think Animo, with an average persuasion, and you heard what his words said, do you think that that was enough to persuade you not to go down there and save her?
I don't know. It would make me maybe consider it, but not like be completely convinced that she's not dead or not still slightly alive.
Okay. So, what is your response, Sunshine, to the party? What do the party see?
Um, let me just like see really quickly. It's not that big of a cliff. And she's gonna start like literally like trying to climb down.
No, 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 no.
Windchime. I see it too. And I thought the same, but he's right. If we couldn't grab her, what's to say any of our healing spells would do anything anyway?
Well, we could still bring her body back for her family.
We thought it was an illusion to begin with. Can I scout it out with my familiar first, just in case it's a trap?
When Time takes a deep breath, looks like over her shoulder towards the water below, and then back at Bren, and she nods. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
A happy little orange octopus is going to float out in this very dark scene and float down, doing the little octopus leg thing. When Squishy gets down there, I don't believe even with a nat 1 perception from Squishy could fail to observe that it's a skeleton.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't going to you make it down there. Squishy does. Squishy sees slash you see through Squishy's eyes um a skeleton in a tattered dress, as I had mentioned before. It isn't hard to tell in this position, however, that clutched in a bony hand that it basically had fallen out onto the rocks is a shiny metal ring,
And
gold in
Squishy
nature.
put on the ring
Sure.
on a little tentacle and bring it back up.
Okay.
Well, she is not married.
um I'm
I just
actually gonna
accidentally did something disturbing. Oh. What have I subjected Squishy to?
Cameron, you're still going, right? Dawn, are you here?
I am, yes.
Dawn, Soren, it, can you roll me a insight check?
Maybe. Can I insight why you need an insight check?
Okay, so with a 15, um a memory passes through your mind, um of a gentleman in a rocking chair.
Dad? Sorry.
A gentleman in a rocking chair at Mother's Care Home for Invalids. You can't help but wonder if maybe this is related.
Gentleman in a rocking chair?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Remember what he was rocking back and forth and saying?
I do
I don't
not
remember what
remember
he-
what he was saying.
Okay.
We got that guy
A memory.
on
What?
Firewatch Island, right?
He's on Firewatch Island, yes.
Okay.
A memory flashes before your eyes, reminding you of the situation that had happened before. um, um, a story that the old man had said, and I'm gonna repeat it for verbatim for you. Um, I should have never listened. My fiance was as beautiful as the sunset over the sea. I had everything I wanted until that other woman convinced me to leave my love. I tried so hard to resist, but how can you escape the one you've dreamed of all your life? I told Bethany before the wedding that I had met the girl I'd always dreamed of. We argued. I told Bethany to leave and to throw her ring in the river. She stole my carriage and fled north. I never saw her again. I never saw the other woman again either. I drank my sorrows away till my health failed. Been here almost 40 years now, 40 lonely years. Your vision comes back into focus.
Ghost story for you.
She killed herself.
Indeed. I guess she just couldn't handle it. And instead of throwing the ring, she threw herself.
I mean, the ring was definitely down there, so she did kind of just throw the ring.
Well, she threw herself and the ring together.
Brian's gonna grab the ring off Squishy and go. So, the ring with heavily dark past?
How much do you think we could sell it for?
We're not selling it.
Oh, you know I'm just kidding.
So what we
How
just
cursed
saw,
do you think this thing is? Holding it in her bare hands.
what we just saw happened 40 years ago.
Yeah, something is clearly not right about these woods. We have to figure this out. We should go. And Brian's gonna slip the ring into her pocket.
Let's move.
As probably cursed gold ring.
Hmm. What if her spirit needs like to find closure or something to move on?
Well, we could always give it to that old man.
Oh, that's true. He would appreciate that. I
Uh,
tried to talk
just
him up.
how much is it worth, just by the by, to the DM?
Probably about 15 to 20 gold pieces.
Is it worth
So a
getting
pricey
cursed?
ring.
A year's worth of work.
All right. Oh, we never did that, did we, Windchime?
What?
We never grabbed those platinum bands. This talk about
Mm,
pricey rings got me thinking.
We never did.
Would have been useful right about now. All right.
It's my fault. I hate shopping.
Really? Never gave off that impression before. Shopping's fun. You get out, you get to try new things, you get to meet new people who all want to help you out. That's not to
Yeah,
love.
but you're on your feet all day looking at stuff, walking from shop to shop.
Doesn't sound that different from what we're doing right now, except I'm on a horse. Yes, you're a good horse, Riptide. You're awesome. Not getting spooked, even though everything around here has been spooky. Good job. Are there still footprints to follow?
You notice in the woods that it was a while ago, but you notice in the woods that you had lost track of the footprints.
And we're just kind of following the trail now.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, guys.
Keep our eyes out.
Okay.
If you spot
Uh,
a fiend, we'll go after it immediately. They're all worth something.
You continue your trek into the woods for yet again another couple of hours uh,
Do I get a short rest?
from riding. Can you take a short rest while riding a horse?
It's DM discretion.
I guess.
Basically, it depends on how harsh you believe the activity is.
Do My question is, at what pace are you continuing? Are you rushing?
I'd go at whatever the pace the forest allows, and no slower.
I wouldn't say you could rest on a horse. Generally, they're like it takes a lot out of people when they ride horses for a long time.
Okay.
Then the answer is, at this travel pace in the woods, no.
Okay.
um so you continue down the path, keeping an eye out for anything attention grabbing. Um, just off the edge, slightly deeper into the forest, um, you notice the trees in this area are old and tower all around. One, however, seems to stand out from the rest. Um, Let me just pull it up here because I can and I have it ready. One seems to stand out from all of the rest. Um, you see that the a series of hanging branches droop low, so much so that even some of their leaves are kind of like dangle almost 4 feet above the forest floor. A few even drag along the ground. You However, on the far side of the tree, Soren, it's you who notices a shadow of a figure swinging in the breeze.
It's how far?
Um, Currently, I'm gonna put you at the bottom of this map. So go ahead and place your characters down here.
Ish.
On horseback, so remember you guys have 100 feet speeds right now, but your horses are vulnerable.
from about here.
He's gonna narrow his eyes to it to try and see if he can make out what it is.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check then. At yeah, just a perception check. It's not a huge DC.
16.
With a 16, a cold shiver runs down your spine as you are able to identify what that figure is. Hanging by a rope is a man.
Oh boy.
Dark forces in these forests.
Oh God! Look there.
Viewer
He's
discretion
gonna.
is probably
He's gonna.
put on this.
Yeah,
He's gonna point at it.
Suicide Woods, eh?
I wouldn't say that, man.
That guy is done.
We've seen 3 people here. 1 mauled to bits by a creature of the Shadowfell, and 2 that have... one that definitely killed herself, and 1 person hanging from a tree. Either hung forcibly or done to themselves.
Can we see if it's actually there or if it's a ghost?
It would involve you getting closer, but you could roll an investigation check.
Is there a reason we wouldn't want to get closer? Is it spooky?
You just nobody had moved, so I wasn't certain.
Okay.
I don't love the idea, but... Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Brian is also gonna go up forward, if for no other reason than to cover Windjam's back.
Thank you. Where
The figure is hanging on this far back branch. You said you were helping Windchime?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do so at advantage, the 2 of you.
That's the
May I roll investigation? Because I've got a better modifier?
Sure.
Never mind.
Ha!
She already rolled.
You pointed everything out so helpfully.
um so Windchime and Brine, as you approach, you do in fact see a man hanging, but something is wrong because he's not hanging from a rope, but rather from a vine.
Oh fuck no.
And from
Uh...
and as you get closer and the realization dawns on you,
On what? Sorry.
as the
Roll.
realization dawns on you,
Roll for
uh, you
initiative.
you see uh, you see the tree begin to shudder and move unnaturally, despite the fact that there is no wind. Windchime, you are the closest. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait. Wait, what do you mean there's no wind? There's wind chime right there. I'll take my leave.
Oh boy.
With a 5, excuse me, let me just do this real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Blair. Token.
Oh.
And
tree swing.
what? Say it again.
Bada bang tree swing.
You don't have time to react. As the vine that you were kind of stepping on reaches out and makes an attack against you.
Oh
Is a
I'm
boy.
sorry,
25.
the vine she was stepping on?
Yeah.
Yep, so that hits me.
When did we get off our horses?
I apologize. I assumed that you had gotten off to investigate. It was my fault for doing that. So you're still on your horse? In that case, the I should never given you guys horses. This is too much work.
My horse.
I mean, Windchime, you can be off your horse if you want. Like,
No,
this
no,
is your choice.
horses make things so much more complicated. Then your horse, we're gonna say it's your. I don't have you guys have horse stats.
A riding horse. It'll be dead probably after one hit, but it would be one hit, not thrown at Windchime.
Okay, so I guess I can pull up the stat blocks for the riding horse.
What did I name my horse, guys? I forgot.
A Sunny?
Okay, that makes sense.
Sunny is gonna die.
At least it's not Great Explosion, Murder God, Dynamite.
Yeah, Nahiri would never survive that.
Okay. So we're just gonna...
We're just gonna cross it right out.
So, it reaches up to grab your horse by its leg. And I guess technically your horse is the one that needs to make the dexterity saving throw.
Okay, do I roll for it?
I'm just gonna do it for you, I guess.
Okay.
Let me just put token actions here.
Maybe Sunny has more dexterity.
Or maybe Sunny will just have a better roll.
Okay, so with that, CC of 14. The creature, the vines reach up to attack it. I'm just gonna use the same attack from before. A 25 does in fact hit. As your horse is instantly felled by a massive slam attack.
Okay.
Go ahead, and I'm going to have each of you roll me initiative.
7!
19! Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well then.
Animo?
What?
You're muted currently.
I'm doing it.
He's
Trust me.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Trust me, I'm doing it.
hell yeah, brother.
Oh
bad.
yeah.
Let me click on my guy.
Don't click on the horse.
Hey, yo.
Now that the horses exist, watch them all die.
No!
Okay, so sending the top of the turn is Animo.
Yeah, it is. Man.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to move. No, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, move without the horse.
I'm just gonna throw a javelin at it.
At the tree?
At the tree.
Okay, roll to hit.
Don't do much, but why not? I'll be throwing 2 javelins.
Your you throw your first javelin, and you see in a sickening sort of way the treant's branches pull up and just dodge your first javelin. but your second one lands thick into its biggest branch. Go ahead and for 7 piercing damage. Anything you'd like to add to that?
No.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Brian.
I'm going to ride away on my horse. We haven't gone over this, but I'm going to assume I have controlled mount and not uncontrolled mount status. Yes.
Sure.
Okay. In which
I really
case,
regret being nice.
in which case I gain its speed, but I don't give, but it can't take any actions. If it was a more trained horse, it might be able to take this engage action for me. In this case, it's just gonna run. I don't know what its range is, but we are heading directly backwards. Like as far off the map as I can get.
So you're just not engaging with it at all?
I didn't say that. I just don't want to be anywhere close to it, and I want to stay, a healthy Eldritch Blast range away.
Okay. Anything else
Um,
for your turn?
that will definitely be Eldritch Blasting. We're gonna cast Eldritch Blast. 15 to attack.
Okay, 15 misses.
And another Eldritch Blast.
Okay, 28 hits.
14 damage, and it is pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Unless it's rooted into the ground.
Yes. Mm. You see that the tree seems to lurch backwards. Just a little bit.
Oh, that did something. That was better than I expected. Fuck it, I have a few of these. It's not actually rolling to attack because it's not in range, nor would I want it to be. I'm just pulling out the Tentacle of the Deep, slapping it there, and I'm pulling out Squishy and handing Squishy to the rogue as the moral support Squishy that Squishy is.
Okay. This is...
And all of that is my turn.
Is this attack
Okay.
mode squishy or defense mode squishy?
This is attack mode Squishy.
Okay.
Windchime, your horse Sunny has fallen. I think that there's a rule that you have to make a dexterity saving throw to not be pinned, but I'm
not
just
be
gonna
prone.
because I did not. I don't know how horse combat works, and it was my fault because I didn't think about the fact you guys would have horses here. So it is your turn.
Do I
Your
like
horse is making
follow?
death saving throws.
Wait, what?
Your horse will be making death saving throws on your turn.
Oh, I can. Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize you could save them.
Oh, they're just dead.
Can I cast Spare the Dying?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, she's gonna scream, cast Spare the Dying. And then if I can I cast a spiritual weapon as the bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
You also have movement.
Where Where is my person?
Can you not access it because of the horse? I can move it over just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, there.
No, I
Gotcha.
was looking for my crab. How
Now,
close does the crab have to be to?
There's. It was only because of that attack and it just narratively made sense.
Yeah.
For the purposes of combat, it's going to have to be within range of the token.
Okay. She's gonna move back here though, and like try and like obviously she can't pull her horse, but she's like kind of freaking out because she loves her horse.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So when you cast a spiritual weapon, you do get to make an attack roll. Okay, 11 does miss though.
Okay.
It is now this this hanging tree's turn. For its turn, it's going to cast animate trees.
Oh boy.
And you see
Oh.
sickly branches begin to like reach out onto either side of your party. And this one
No.
this one up here. However, that is all the actions that the hanging tree can take. It, however, is going to move 30 feet, which is its movement. It's not slow to reduce, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
30 feet is crazy movement for a treant.
It is. Hey, that's what the stat block is.
D&D 5e is broken.
Focus fire at the hanging tree.
This creature is going to take its turn and is going to move up towards you, Soren, and is going to make a slam attack against you with a 23 to hit
That hits.
for 14 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Speaking
Would have
of
been
you,
real
Soren.
nice to have our frickin' fire mage.
I mean, to be fair, our fire mage doesn't have any spell slots anyway.
Fire mage.
I mean, he is able to use produce flame as a cantrip.
Okay.
Soren, your turn.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that it just has happened to work out this way the past 2 fucking.
Don't worry about it.
So
It's not like I have any control over. I make the encounter.
Yeah, we needed holy damage. Wind chime, not here. We needed fire damage.
Let's
Edward,
not worry
here.
about it.
first of all, I do both of those damage types, so meh. Second of
So
all,
do it.
So do it.
how long has it been since we fought the Storo whatever?
Hours.
How many hours?
Probably we're starting to approach 6 to 8, somewhere in there.
Fuck. Okay. That is out of there. Okay, so yeah, well, I don't have much spell slots to begin with, so he is going to produce flame. The tree in front of him. This one is the main bro.
Okay.
Produce flame. 22 to hit.
Okay, 22 hits.
For 7 fire.
You see his branches seem to catch fire, and appears to do damage.
And then bonus action. He is going to go into starry form of fuck it, Archer.
Archer?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for your turn? Movement or no?
Sorry. And then no, that will end his turn.
Okay. Moonzik, it is your turn.
How many feet of movement does it take to unmount a horse?
Half.
Half. Okay. Moonzik's going to get off of his horse. He's going to take the bonus dash action. He's going to come up to this tree and attack with Grudge at advantage because squishy.
And because you have an ally within 5 feet.
And an ally within 5 feet. Double advantage, right? No.
We really should be focusing on the main one.
That is a 22 to hit. That hits.
13 plus sneak attack, 20 damage.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll do it.
Okay.
Moonzik is more concerned about the fact that Wind Chime just got launched off of her horse, so...
It is now this animated tree's turn. It is going to make a slam attack against you, Moonzik. Gonna be a 26 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
For 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That is the end of its turn. Animo, back top of
You said
top
half
of the.
of my movement. Getting off the horse. Don't want it. I want it to leave so it doesn't get hit. Thank you.
Moonzik, did you give your horse a slap on the butt to get it to leave too?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I did.
So I have 15 left. I'll go here. And then I am going to prepare a dodge action, I guess.
Okay, you're gonna dodge.
Yep. And
Good
then
choice.
I'm done.
All right. I guess that's me then.
It would be you.
All right. Brian is going to use the last of her teleports for the day. And teleport right here. After slapping her horse on the ass. So that she doesn't get the penalty. Because teleportation doesn't bring along the horse. Also, so I don't take an opportunity attack. The tentacle is gonna go up. Whoa. What did I just do to my character? The tentacle...
Wasn't Brian's
tentacle
flask?
is gonna go up. It's going to make an attack on this guy for
Okay,
28
that
to
hits.
hit, 8 damage, and it's slowed by 10 feet.
Max damage.
And Brian's just gonna go, focus on the summoner,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
Eldritch
sorry.
Blast twice.
Okay.
Ooh, crit.
Nat 20.
Go ahead. Double your damage.
Double my damage dice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you had another D10, I think.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
That's sick.
So that's 16.
And it's pushed back 20 feet, 10 feet. I don't know how you were doing that one. 20 feet is rules as written.
Okay. Wind chime, it is your turn.
Then, if she moves away from this tree, she gets
Yes,
attack.
an attack of opportunity. Yes.
Okay. She's gonna just like use her action to disengage then.
Okay.
And then Crab's gonna attack.
Okay. Crab's attacking. Go ahead and roll to hit. Okay, with a 9, that does not hit, unfortunately. You have a +6. Like, you should hit sometimes.
She just has bad aim.
It's your crab's fault. Your crab is wine drunk on apple wine.
This feels
He's
like
fermented.
this feels like another one of our
It's
friends' luck when it
fermented.
comes to D&D.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Then it's going to be the hanging tree's turn. It is going to. It's got a 10-foot decrease. It got pushed 20 feet back. It is. Can move 20 feet. You see, it's going to move 20 feet closer to you, Wind Chime, and it's going to, you see its branches pull a hunk of ground out of the earth, and it is going to chuck a rock at you
Rock.
for a 21 to hit.
No.
Pretty sure that does hit.
Yes, sorry. I keep forgetting my armor class. It does hit.
As a huge rock comes barreling in your direction, you're going to take 25 bludgeoning damage.
That is so much.
It is a lot. It's a big old hunk. It's not like it's a little rock. This is a massive creature. That is going to be the end of its turn. It's now going to be the other treant's turn.
Wait.
Not technically a treant, but
Wait, can I cast Hellish Rebuke on it? For
absolutely.
attacking?
Yes, hell yeah. Cast your Hellish Rebuke. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
DC 15, I believe.
It does succeed, so it takes half damage if it's a 15.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
what's
clicked
that?
that one first.
No, yeah, so you don't need to make a dexterity save. You need to throw Hellish Rebuke in chat.
I don't know if my Hellish Rebuke is different.
Do you need help?
Nope, there's just too many things that you need to click on to make things happen.
Okay, so it does, it succeeded, so it's going to take half damage. but you realize that the fire seems to catch its bark aflame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's now this animated tree's turn. Soren, it's going to make a slam attack against you. With a critical failure, it misses. Um,
Do I assume that's strength?
yes.
Okay, make a strength save.
Roll, baby,
15.
roll.
Just a 15, huh? Um, it's unarmed. It makes its next attack with disadvantage, as it slams into the ground next to Soren and leaves itself wide open and recoiling.
Okay. I'm just gonna put a purple sticker on there for it. That is the end of its turn. Soren, it is now yours.
Soren's gonna follow suit with the rest of the party. He is going to hop off of his horse and send the horse away.
It's gonna take its full action to disengage.
Um, the bolts I have are metal, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Are you using the plus one?
I do not have those. Those
Me.
were given a wind chime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't have that as an auto. I don't think.
All crossbow bolts metal though? I think
That's
most of them are wood, unless they're like plus one or like.
The bolt is wood. Plus one only represents the magicalness of it. Most crossbow bolts did have a metal fitting at the very least because they were made specifically for crossbows.
Sure, we'll go with that. So there is a bit of it that is metal. The whole thing isn't metal though.
Oh, okay. As long as there's a piece of it that's metal. He's going to fire that little metal shard or the crossbow bolt that has a little bit of metal at the main tree.
Okay.
I do not have that as an auto thing. What is the added? It's +6. Okay. That's not gonna hit 11.
No. Way, if you do need to manually roll things, you can type something like this.
How many
Okay.
hero points would I have to do to jump that up to we don't know if a 16
lot.
hits. I think it's a really cool idea. I really want him to hit, but I can't make it happen. So.
What if?
Do you know what you know what I was going for, right?
Yeah,
What I am
it's
going
super,
for it? Yeah.
it's super cool.
What if
but
you had extra help and we bump it to an 18?
That's gonna take so many hero points. Don't
so
do that.
many hero points. That's like our lifeline.
Literally, it's whatever you put in, but it's times 2 because you're giving it to your
That's our
teammate.
lifeline when we're trying to save people from like dying to not making saves or trying to force a
fair.
save.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's
cool, but it's not.
To it not hitting. I'm sorry. I don't know these off the top of the head. I'm going to bonus action use my starry form to fire a radiant. Yeah, radiant arrow. It's 1d8 plus 4. 1d8 plus 4, really.
So you have to roll the hit, right?
Yes, okay. Yes, it is. So it is 1d20 plus 6. Nine
Okay.
does not hit. My god.
Oof.
He's gonna shimmy his way. I only have 15 movement, right? Since I got off the horse.
Yep.
Gonna just shimmy over to here.
Okay. Nothing else for your turn?
No, that'll be it.
Moonsick, it's yours.
Moonsick is going to bonus action disengage from this tree here, and he's going to travel. Q, thank you. Travel up here in front of the tree ends, and he is going to attack it with grudge at advantage, thanks to Squishy.
Okay.
You could see Squishy just arms flailing in the air in an attack
Menacingly.
pose. Yeah.
I still have it in my head canon where like Squishy is just heavy enough to like have Moonsick like almost steady his arm as he swings, so he's not just swinging wildly.
Sure. Whatever works.
Whatever happens, I love the idea of Squishy doing it with like the fierceness of everything, despite being tiny and bright orange and happy.
Okay, 26 does hit though.
11 plus 9, that's 20 damage total.
You see it taking a good chunk out of it.
That'll do it.
Okay. It is now this treants. I keep calling them treants, but they're not actually treants. It's animated trees. Is going to use its movement to come up here, and it's going to attack you, Brian, with a slam attack.
Come on and
29.
slay!
For 10 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. And
That
I'm
is
going
it.
to reduce that by the roll of 1d8 from my tentacle. 1d. So I take 3.
Animo.
Thank you, Kotoa.
Yeah. I'm gonna also move up here. And I'm I'm gonna
Hit
I'm
it?
gonna s- I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it this time. That time.
Your 21 does hit.
With
Takes
6
six.
damage. I'm gonna add on some brand wait, I can't do that. Just some wrathful smite.
Okay.
Which I can do.
Okay.
DC 15 wisdom save, I think. I guess.
Hey, it does fail. So it is now frightened.
Hey, yo. And take 6 extra damage. It is afraid.
And then it is going.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Brian, it's your turn.
Alright. Brian's just gonna walk happily out of range and take the damage.
Okay. Attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
28
take it.
for 19 bludgeoning damage.
I'll use my reaction to roll that 1d8 again. So 17. Oof, that hurt. I'm gonna
Ouch,
use Squishy to give myself advantage. Sorry, Moonsick. I'm just trying to end it now.
No, you're fine. Go for it.
But I'm gonna do that after I do the Tentacle of the Deep, because ordering is important. Attack of
12
12 doesn't hit. Now, first Eldritch Blast with advantage. So now I roll that second d20. 20. And then 9 to that. Doesn't matter. That doesn't hit either.
Damn.
You got an
and
advantage.
That is
I
the
did.
advantage.
Advantage.
I got really unlucky. Holy fucking shit!
The
Jesus.
11 misses as well.
That's everything. My entire turn just goes up in smoke to not rolling
the
above
party.
a 5.
Right, join me.
Okay.
Ugh.
Wind Chime, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the main tree.
Okay. With a 4, it fails.
Let's go.
I do want to let you know that Sacred Flame is radiant damage and not fire damage.
Oh, that's different.
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
Okay. Well, Crab is gonna attack it again from behind.
It does so at advantage because it's flanking.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, 23 does hit, but roll again for a crit.
Maybe.
Okay, so with a 23, that does hit. Okay. Fantastic. It is the treant's turn. And it hasn't had an opportunity to do this yet, but this treant does have this. Calling it treant, it's a hanging tree. It does make 2 slam attacks. That's multi-attack. It's going to hit you, Moonsick,
Is it?
with a 21.
Yeah.
21 hits.
You take 18
I'm
bludgeoning
going
damage.
to use Uncanny Dodge. And only take 9.
Fantastic.
Whoops,
It's going
that's not
to
what I
attack
wanted.
you.
Try that again.
Okay, it's going to attack you once more with its second slam. With a 24 to hit.
A 24 hits. Oh,
And another
damn! Okay, now that's more justified.
Okay. It's going to be the other animated tree's turn near you, Soren, and it's going to make a single slam attack. With a 24 to hit,
Yeah.
or 12 bludgeoning damage.
She's just rolling like this is a fucking plus 10 every single
It
attack.
is a plus 10. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
These are big swings as it goes. However, Soren, it is your turn.
Quick question. How exactly
Hold up.
is
Hold up. That
Oh,
tree that
actually,
just-
it did go at a disadvantage,
Yes.
actually. So let me roll that again. With a
Oh.
20, does a 20 hit?
And the
Yeah.
multi-attack was at disadvantage too.
No.
I'm so sorry I didn't
No,
No.
the
I was
multi-attack
afraid.
wasn't at disadvantage. No.
Did it stop being afraid? When did it do that?
Oh shit.
It wasn't attacking. Oh, I guess it's true. So let me do that
It's
again.
Yeah,
always
yeah.
at disadvantage.
Always at
But we talked
disadvantage.
about it. We talked about it earlier. If you don't remember it, it's like
That's
Yeah.
okay. My fault. I will go ahead and just re-roll. Well, we technically rolled it. I rolled it this many times. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah, yeah, everything hits still, so we'll just keep
Okay,
it the
so
same.
we'll leave
Yeah, we'll
that,
just keep it the same.
and then I will
I've rolled it
re-roll
4
for.
times. You just
I
re-rolled
will
them.
re-roll at disadvantage for you, Soren. So he'll,
Jesus.
and if you end up taking damage, just leave it at the 12. So that's a
Oh.
crit
Thank God for
Well, at
disadvantage.
least disadvantage.
with a 14. Does a 14 miss?
It does, actually.
So you do not take the 12 damage.
Uh,
Damn! Damn!
Yay.
I would have been so excited.
I would have
Thanks!
died.
Okay, so it could have been worse.
Alright.
I was just curious on what the damage would have been on a crit. I had a good
Okay.
idea, but
Time for the question. What exactly is a hand axe ruled as for a weapon?
a hand axe?
Is that just
Yeah.
ruled as a hand axe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, fuck. Never mind.
What?
Oh, you're thinking because it's a tree.
I'm thinking. I'm asking about weapon proficiency.
It's a hand axe. It's an axe.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if you have-
it is.
If you have weapons proficiency, you can do that. If you have martial weapons proficiency, yeah. Which I'm fairly certain you do.
I do have it. Okay. How can I? I could throw something from where I am and hit this giant tree without hitting one of my friends, correct?
You can certainly try.
Okay. He is going to reach into his Melora's quiver and pull out a hand axe of warning. And he is going to try and chuck that shit at the tree end.
Do you
I
have
don't
the hand
exactly know what you want me to roll.
so you don't have it in your.
I do not have it as a weapon in my thing
Let me.
because it's been in the quiver.
It's technically in my inventory, but because he has Melora's quiver, we're supposed to be hanging on to it and making sure it stays on the down low.
This is the only throwing weapon I have.
Where is it? Here it is. I've got
If it's too much, I can just do a crossbow bolt.
Do you have it?
I don't have any bonus stats on it.
I don't think there is. I don't think there's
Okay.
any bonus. It's
Alright.
just it just warns you of danger. So while the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls, but you didn't have it for that.
Alright. I'll just shoot a crossbow bolt then.
Okay.
This. Okay.
That's
Oh.
a critical.
20!
Okay, so that's double damage dice. How much damage does a bolt do again? 1d6 plus 3.
So
So
2d6.
2d6 plus 3.
Fucking kill it.
11 damage.
Ooh.
How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Is there a face on the tree?
Yeah, in a way.
He is going to he's gonna get slapped by the, or no, he doesn't get slapped by the tree. When the tree is slapping at him, the one that's attacking him, and misses, he's gonna jump onto the branch that tried to slap him, and then jump off of it to get height, and just shoot a crossbow bolt right into the eye, or what looks like the eye of the tree.
Okay.
Like it.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20 moment.
Okay. And as you do that, and the tree seems to, in a way, wither. You also see that the trees that were behind you, they appear to root themselves back into the ground and stay as trees. Okay.
Oh my god.
I've
my
completed my treant puzzle. It's not well, hanging tree puzzle.
That was good.
So many bad jokes I want to make.
We're going to go ahead and take a break right here for 20 minutes, and then we'll be back after.
Sounds good. We will see you shortly.
Okay.
Hello. I don't know why I'm trying to do an introduction. We're just going to do single videos for these sessions now. But we're back either way.
Okay. So you all have finished up with the combat regarding the hanging tree. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. What is it with random trees attacking us out of nowhere?
I don't know. But that was a hard hit.
Yeah, you don't look so good. I still have that health potion. I'ma drink it.
Okay.
I'm looking to see if I have a health
Or
potion left over.
Actually,
yet.
I should hand that. I still have 2. I'm gonna hand one to Moonzik, one to myself. It's 2d8 plus 4, I believe.
Okay.
For the greater? I don't think it's a D8.
Health.
I have a greater potion of.
It's
Wait,
four.
no.
Yeah,
I have
a
a.
greater health portions are 4d8 plus 4.
How much is the potion of cure wounds?
Oh, potion of healing is just 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah,
That's okay. Less than I thought. Great early game.
How much does
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to ask you what did you say?
What does the potion? How much does the potion of cure wounds heal for?
It heals. First off, let me see what you're talking about. Where are you looking?
In my inventory, I got a potion of cure wounds from Mother's Care Home.
Then it's as if cast cure wounds. Which I do believe cure wounds is 1d8.
plus your spellcasting modifier,
Plus
which would be whatever the spellcasting modifier of the person who brewed this would
I'm
be.
gonna go 2.
2.
Yeah.
That works. I'll give it a D8 plus 2. Great.
Oof. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Go re-roll that one. That's not fair. That's it's
Damn.
fate. It's fate.
That's an expired potion.
Yeah, it's definitely it's an expired
It's
potion.
sour.
That just creates even more credence to the fucking horrible shit that was going on at that care home.
So you heal for 4 hit points.
Yay.
A single apple slice. We should take a look at Windchime's horse and probably make sure we're all tipped off and continue on.
Speaking of Windchime and her horse, Windchime,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
Medicine check on my horse to see how
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a medicine check. With a 17, I think that you would know that your horse has 13 hit points, or needs 13 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
13 health.
And she's at 1 right now?
Well, technically, she's at 0. 'Cause she's
13
just
hungry,
stable.
okay? 13 hungry.
How many hit points does she need to be able to like walk?
1.
Okay.
Yeah, step
But
aside.
if you only heal your horse for 1 hit points, it's almost a cruel.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Gaping wounds on either side, barely magically held.
Moonsick's
Hey,
going to
I know.
use a healer's kit
Run!
to help
I
the
will
horse.
feed her a piece of apple because that's her favorite food, and it should heal her for 4.
Yes. Okay, so I will heal her to 4. And you're using your medicine kit. That's your healing.
Yeah.
How much is that?
I can heal a horse better than I can heal myself!
The horse looks a little unsteady, but doing pretty good.
That's
Like,
actually, it was a 1d6 plus 4, so it's actually 9.
okay, so it's at 4. It's at full health.
Mm.
So your horse looks great.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I was so worried about you, Sunny. I'm so
Sunny
glad
gives you
you're
a little
okay.
nuzzle. But meanwhile, Moonzik is like actively dying, has less health than the fucking horse.
Also trying to heal the horse before healing himself.
Oh, Moonsick, you look bad.
You know, that's not the first time I've heard that in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Last
Here's a-
minute. We all need some help, but Moonsick first.
Okay, here's 2 apple slices for
Who?
boost energy.
You get healed.
Which child is fucking?
What?
Which child? What the hell?
What?
Windshine, you're the healer, Windshine.
No. She has 7 apple slices. She sees Moonsick on
6.
death's door and is like, 2 apple slices.
Best
Well, I
I can
still
do
need
is
5.
2.
Tell me that's not fucked.
She has a grudge against me for winning that Rollies match. Or for winning
I
the
don't have
bigger
to-
Rollies match, I should say.
Got a grudge against you for having a grudge against somebody else.
He has a grudge.
Yeah.
Best I can do is grudge.
Okay, so you take 2 apple slices.
Is that, how much is
8.
each apple
8
slice?
hit points.
8
Four.
4 hit points per slice, 8 total.
Woo, I'm up to 15.
Oh god.
Well, okay. So I have 3 more apple slices. And then if somebody needs like more healing, I could do 1 cure wounds or something.
You also, if you're gonna be spending a first level spell slot, there's no better way than good berry out of combat.
More good berry.
More.
Your apples are just broken.
Okay. Okay, so how many more apple slices do you want, Moonsick?
3 would top me off. Well, no. 3 would get me closer at least.
Okay, here are 3 of the last apples, and then I will cast it 1 more time.
Okay. So the 3 puts me up to 27 out of 39.
And you used 5 out of your 7, and you cast it 1 more time, so you have 12 apples.
No, I didn't have 7.
I could actually
She
use...
gave him to her horse.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm going to use
Yeah,
the
so that
healer's
was-
kit on myself to help bring down the cost of the good berry.
You're refusing some good berry?
It's not that I'm refusing. I've had plenty, and there are others that are hurt.
Okay, how many?
So you have 10, I think.
Wind chime, holding just a pile of magical apple slices.
I don't know what you
Okay,
people want
so
from me.
so
Like how many slices
want
did you
some?
take?
Come
I
take it.
gave you 5. I gave you
Uh,
5 magic.
I'm at
And how
33
many
out
do
of
you have to eat?
35. I'm okay.
Okay.
Give some to Wind Chime. Or give some to Brian. Well, Wind Chime too, but give some
Brian
to
and
Brian.
you.
Okay,
It's us
fine.
now.
Brian, how many apples do you want?
Um, you have 10 left, right?
I have 12.
No, you
Oh,
have
okay.
10.
10?
Yeah, you gave your last 2 to him, and you gave some to your horse, right?
I forgot about the
So
horses when I was doing the math. So, you have 10. Um,
No, I was
Moonsick,
doing
would you...
the math on the thing. Like I was writing it down. I have 12.
it's like
Oh my
12.
god.
Okay. I
I
trust your note-taking ability.
completely forgot this little
Wait,
extra.
unless I make 10 slices, right? When I cast it.
I forgot this little extra blurb that says 1d6 plus 4 HP to it, plus additional HP equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
Oh.
So, Moonsick's at full health through that.
Um, Moonsick, since yours is a roll, would you mind healing me with that first so I know how many apple
Sure.
slices to accept?
Sure thing. And then I'll roll d8 plus 4 is 9 plus however many hit dice you have maximum.
I think that's... I have 6,
Yeah, that's about right. I have that many too.
so
15.
15. Oh my god. Just 2 slices, please.
Okay, here you go.
15 plus 8. And I'm almost back to full. Thank you so much.
Windchime,
This,
do you need a patch up? Windchime?
Yeah, I'm like a little winded. You have a medicine kit? Or
Yeah. Let me see what I can do for you. D8. I'm going to assume 15 because you probably have 6 maximum hit dice. How many?
Yes. Everybody has the same amount.
That's what I thought. So yeah, 15 hit
It's
points
based
total.
off your level.
I heal 15?
Yep.
Okay. Um, and then I'm gonna eat 2 apple slices.
Okay. Now that people are, you know, feeling a bit better, is there anything you'd like to do in this little grove?
I'd like to see if there's any way to take back evidence of this thing and basically show it as a monster.
Absolutely. Go ahead and you can do a nature check at advantage. Because I'm assuming you have people around you to help.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah. Yeah. You take the face of it. Just carve into the face. It looks menacing. It's a pretty big chunk of wood. Uh, but yeah.
Now to put him
There's
into
also
my...
a body hanging from a vine that you can also take.
Yeah, we should do that.
The cemetery at Firewatch Island.
How do you want to get him down?
You should just be able to just easily cut the body down.
Okay. How long has the body been dead? Can we tell?
Yeah, I would say, what's your proficiency bonus to medicine? What's your plus to medicine checks?
6.
6? Yeah, with
Yeah.
a passive medicine check of 16, yeah, you're able to, uh, you're able to guess that it's been probably greater than 6 months.
Ew. He's like a skeleton corpse.
Not quite, but he has been dried out.
Chris,
Crispy. Yep.
Crispy.
Crispy Queen. Wait, what?
Okay.
Is it possible to take a short rest or no?
That's
Or
up to you all.
How long would it be for a short rest? That's 30
1
minutes,
hour.
right? Oh, it's 1
1
hour.
hour. Do you have the time? Somebody's got to say something. I don't want to.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody else to say yes or no to that.
The time?
Brought it up. You make the decision, and then if somebody disagrees with you, they can say otherwise.
I'm gonna say probably not, since we are, I guess, rushing through the forest.
Okay. Then, continuing to make your way through the forest. If nobody else has anything, then the you continue to make your way for the next couple of hours. You see, you gather at least that after finding your horses and getting them all ready to go, the you gather that within the next little bit, the sun will start to rise. But for now, you're still wandering through the dark wood. You follow along the cliffside path, staying much farther away from the woods this time. There's a slight curve in the river that turns more north and proceeds for miles. You've been following it along for hours now. The short riverbank eventually leads to another steep cliff, topped by dense forest. You hear the cheerful morning bird song as you approach. As you get closer, however, the bird songs seem to give way to a chorus of female voices singing in a sort of pensive rhythm.
Well, that's not creepy at all, guys. Right?
It's typically always creepy in a forest like this.
Oops. Sorry, wrong one.
What we've experienced tonight.
Go ahead.
No, that was it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were continuing. I apologize. As you continue your way, are you... Excuse me. Let me do this. You find yourself, if you could just place your tokens here. I know this is a little bit revealing, but I thought that was on the GM layer, but it's not. Right here.
Oh, good.
I don't remember which one it is. Excuse me. Great. So that's 2 of 5 people. Three of 5. Both Lily and Quinn, you are muted. There's Quinn.
Sorry, I was like not paying attention for a second.
Okay. So go ahead and we're placing your token on this side. I know this is a little revealing, but I fucked up.
Hello, creepy women.
You see there's a few of you that immediately recognize what these voices are, and the potential for more gold. That would be Windchime, Animo, and of course Moonzik. The sight you see before you is several women with large wings that protrude from their backs. This, my friends, these are harpies. Seeing you not having I'm so sorry. I fucked this whole thing up. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna go with it because that's what we do here. We just roll with it, literally. Seeing your faces coming out of the woods. Go ahead and just roll me initiative. I don't want to embarrass myself even more.
Embarrass?
I saw it. 15.
Wrong button.
Oof.
Fantastic.
No, Brian would know
Nice.
what they are.
Having been given a brief heads up by your fellow compatriots, Soren, you know these people aren't here to fuck around. They're winged backs and claws that protrude from their fingers and their toes.
Just so I can get a feeling of how long. How long exactly has it been since our last fight?
Like, I think it's something like 2-3 hours.
Okay. Fuck. Alright, can't do that then. I suppose the only thing I can do is... Soren's just gonna... I don't have that anymore. Soren's gonna Guiding Bolt one of them. I'm gonna say the one in the first back, right there in the middle. Guiding Bolt.
Hell
22.
yes.
That hits.
Bam. Bam. For 19 radiant damage,
Nice.
and whoever goes to attack it next gets advantage.
You see it. Your guiding bolt races forward, and you hear a terrible screech. What was once beautiful yet pensive music has been cut short by a monstrous screech. Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll be it.
Animo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Fuck him up.
Fuck 'em up.
Fuck him up. Starting with this guy. Classic scimitar 1-2.
Both of those
One.
attacks hit.
Hell yes.
Hey!
Fuck him up.
That's 8 on one, 4 on the other.
Okay.
I'm gonna imbue this shit with my wrathful smite. Do that shit.
Hell yeah. Is there any secondary effects? Fear, right?
Fear if they fail. Yeah, I'll show you.
You good, Kale?
Repeating attack. Spell D6.
Oh, that's a 2! That's a failure.
Holy
Brother
shit.
definitely fails.
Frightened.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's the one. That's the turn.
Okay. It is that harpy's turn. And seeing the situation, is going to it does have multi-attack. One with the claws, one with the it's gonna make at disadvantage, it's going to do that. Alright, it already has disadvantage. So that does
11,
not hit.
16, neither hit.
And then the club attack also misses. And
Yeah.
with that, the harpy is terrified shitless and begins to fly away.
Bro's gone.
Opportunity attack.
You do get an opportunity attack.
Hell yeah, I do.
You can smite on opportunity attacks. Just saying.
I certainly could. I'm going to inflict wounds.
Do you have Warcaster?
Yeah, so you can't. Opportunity attacks don't allow you to cast spells unless you have Warcaster,
But I do be
which is a
touching.
feat.
Okay, fine.
I know. I'm sorry.
Fine.
No. Fine, he says.
Roll your damage. Okay.
Could be worse. Could be better.
You could.
So with an extra fearful screech, it continues to fly away, not wanting to be anywhere near that insane man.
True.
It is the other harpy's turn, this one, and it is going to it's going to go up to you, Animo, and it's going to make its multi-attack. It does not have disadvantage.
Sure doesn't.
So it's going to do a claw attack.
Misses.
And a club attack.
Misses.
Also misses. And going to look very frustrated at you. Moonsick.
You're wondering why they were afraid of me, huh? You're about to find out.
Don't let that one get away, sniper.
I
We want it all.
We want
mean,
all the loot.
Even if we shoot it now, it's just going to crash into the water.
I can
Man,
swim.
yeah. We can get it out of the water. That's just a river. It's not like the fucking ocean.
Fair.
There
Alright.
do be a cliff though.
Moonzik's gonna train his arrow on that harpy there, which I believe is within 120 feet. And
Yes.
he'll use a short bow, or a +1 arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, which he has 2 left, so... let me make sure I'm not on advantage. There we go. Short bow. 20.
That hit
7 piercing.
for 8. Actually, 8. It's plus
Yeah.
1.
You're right.
You see the harpy screeches yet again and looks to be on death's doors, barely able to keep up the flight.
13?
You're gonna do it again? 12 hits. Oh, 13 hits, excuse me.
5.
Okay. Downed. Falling at this point towards the river.
Didn't think I'd hit those, but I'm not complaining. Brian, you're up.
I really don't want these things getting away. They're worth so much money for such an easy fight. Brian is going to uncork hypnotic pattern.
Oh.
And she's gonna drop it directly here to grab. Actually, sorry. It's a 30-foot cube. That's 25. So there's no way I can get this girl, but she's in scary person range, so
Not to
that doesn't
mention
matter.
that whoever attacks that harpy next has advantage on that attack, so we're good.
Yeah. So
should.
we're just gonna these 3 are gonna have to make the save.
Okay.
And I'll just send that in chat for you.
Is this
Can
30
we
feet?
Does that affect us too?
No.
No.
No, because you're not in range, and it only flashes, so you can actually enter that range.
If we go into range, does it affect us?
Nope.
Pattern. Fail save of 17.
Pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern. So it
Okay.
happens once, and the concentration is just for me to keep them down.
And a wisdom save.
Yes.
The DC is super high though.
So
Ooh.
that
Okay.
one, this
Okay,
one
that
succeeds.
passes.
I'm doing this one. Also succeeds.
Fucking
Oh my
hell.
God,
And this
that's
one
high.
fails.
Okay.
So
Jesus Christ,
Uh,
that's really bad value for that spell. Oh well.
Well, it's incredibly good luck. 19 and 18 rolled.
Yeah, it's actually, that 18,
You need to take it down by 2 in order to do that.
I'm gonna use 6 points. And just
6
drop it
points
down
for
by
this
2 to, yeah.
Okay.
I'm annoyed. I want my spell to actually do use.
There you go.
absolutely.
That's the point. Eh?
It's
Incapacitated.
300 gold, so those 2 are incapacitated and down. We can tie them up and then kill them.
Wind chime. It is your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go run up here. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud.
Do this on this one.
No, please don't. Please don't.
What?
If they
She was
take
talking-
damage, they're no
she was talking
longer
about this,
incapacitated.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go that one.
Spirit
Spell-
Shroud. Wait, is Spirit Shroud's an AoE, right?
Oh, what?
Or am I thinking of a different spell?
Area of effect.
No, it's like whatever I attack.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Spirit Guardians. Sorry.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack with my sword.
So
Oh,
can you
hell
send
yeah.
Spirit Shroud to chat?
She
Here,
did.
here.
did.
I think I did.
Oh,
Do you
I
see
missed
it?
it. Okay, perfect.
And using that giant fucking longsword. Hell yes.
Where is it? Stone from stone.
Stone from
I still
stone.
haven't fixed it. I still haven't fixed it. So
And it's a
that
7 to hit. It is a stone.
you roll so bad. You have terrible dice luck.
Yeah.
Again, it sounds
It's
like
like
somebody else.
I need like better karma or luck.
Okay.
Did you
Anything
help-
else from your turn?
Did you hit an elderly woman with your car today?
Is that a problem? Because I do that daily.
Yeah, that's my turn. That was like a bonus action and an action and running. So
Okay. Why does it still say? I changed it. That said sword from stone. Why does it still say?
are there
I
multiple?
like it.
Stone from
Stone
stone.
from stone.
Stone from stone. I think it's unique.
Okay.
I think it's
It is
quirky.
this harpy's turn. Seeing your attempted attacks on it, it is going to make a claw attack against you for a 12 to hit
Misses.
and a natural 1.
Aw,
Jeez.
poor
Damn,
harp.
double nat ones.
Yeah. So that is going to be
We're not doing Kale's table, eh?
that is
Continue.
going to be a strength.
Strength.
Strength?
Strunk.
Strength,
Okay.
unarmed strength. Make a strength save.
Strong.
It's not unarmed strike, it's a club attack.
Oh, it's a club attack? Okay. Still make a strength save.
Strunk check.
Or a 17. Nothing happened.
Nothing happens.
Okay. It's the end of
These
its turn.
things make good saves.
These two are currently incapacitated. So it's Soren's turn. Oh, yeah. Soren's turn.
That one still has advantage. Soren's gonna shimmy, shimmy, on over. That's not the right button. What does it say? Oh, it's because I'm not actually in a square. Hold on. There we go. He's gonna shimmy on over here. And he is going to then guiding bolt the one that Windchime just tried to attack.
Okay.
Yoink.
13 hits.
Oh, it does hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Crazy. For 19 damage. My god. Oh, I hit. Rolled 2 6s, a 4, and a 3. That's good.
Jesus.
It looks at you with a terrible, fearful fury.
And whoever tries to hit it next gets advantage. That'll be his turn. Yep.
Animo.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what it is. We be attacking as we
You
always.
have advantage on your first attack.
I do?
Yep.
Holy shit. I can inflict wounds now, right?
Yeah, inflict wounds is to hit, right? You roll to hit,
Yeah.
so then yeah, you also get advantage on that. 16 hits.
It's a shit advantage, but we take it. Target takes.
So you need to roll roll your
I
damage.
guess I just have to
3d10.
roll it myself. That's weird that it did that. Oh wait, no. There it is.
12. You see this creature looks pretty bad.
And I'm not done with them either. This time I'm just hitting them with the 11.
Um,
Hate
So
to be this
Daniel-
person.
Yeah.
You are
Round
not
one.
a blade singer. You cannot cast a spell and take an attack action. Your attack
What?
action, take your action. You can make the attack. Yeah, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
That's not an attack action?
no, it's a spell action.
That's casting a spell.
Okay. Then I'm done.
Okay. Don't feel bad because you wouldn't have hit anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. As it becomes this deceased harpy's turn, it is going to fall. If you were looking to collect it, it is going to fall into the river and begin to get pushed away. So pretty soon it will be out of your range. However, it is this harpy's turn, and it doesn't want to be here anymore. And it is going to use 50 feet of movement to fly this way, away from you, animal.
Fucking scimitar attack, please.
23 hits
8,
for
and
8
I'm gonna
slashing
add.
damage.
I'm gonna add my last spell thing to do a wrathful smite on this guy.
Oy.
Okay,
It's not.
that does it.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I suppose I should roll a save.
could take 1.
And it would be dead next to Animo, since that seems to be important.
Okay, it takes 2.
So it dies as it tries to flee from you. Moonsick, it is your turn.
Mhm. As Moonsick's going to call at Animo and tell him to go after the harpy that's in the river, since he's the closest. He's going to bonus action dash and run right up to this harpy and use Grudge with advantage on the attack. Thanks
Yep.
to Guiding Bolt. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
11 plus 12 is 23 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Moonsick just kind of like, you just see nothing but a flurry of robes as he sprints quickly up to this harpy, jumps up and drives the dagger straight into its head and down into the ground. Since he likes doing short jump attacks, killing that cow.
Okay. With that, I'm going to stay in initiative order since, you know, there's a chance that by the next round the harpy will have been carried away. Brian.
30. I can't quite make it to the river, but Brian is
If you make it
sprinting.
there, I will let you make an athletics check to jump into the river.
Okay.
It is
'cause
a
this is
it's a
60.
30-foot drop.
This is 60, and Brian sees 300 gold leaving. As she yells, as she does this, she yells, "Tie those two up and make sure they can't get away before you damage them." And you're saying athletics check to dive into the river?
Yep.
Brian is not
I
good
will
at
let you-
athletics.
I will let you know that if you do, this is a 30-foot drop.
If
you if you
if
don't make it to the river.
if I don't make it, I'm gonna take some damage, and I'm gonna have to make a con save on my concentration.
Correct.
Ah, fuck.
What are you gonna
How
do?
many? How many teleports have I done? Have I done 2 or 3? Because that's important.
Honestly, I don't. This is something you're supposed to keep track of.
Yeah, it's across 2 things is my only question.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry,
can't-
but I don't
I know I did 1 last round. I can't remember if I did 2 last episode, and I did 1 this episode.
I think you only did 1 in that fight.
In the fight here, yeah.
And then you did 1.
You only did one in the hollow.
I only did 1 in the hollow, then I have
Yeah.
1 more.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have my last. I'm just gonna teleport down.
Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
So action dash, bonus action, teleport down.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to, get back up,
So-
but that's its own problem.
Is anybody going to do? Does anybody want to stay in initiative order while we get things tied up?
Nah.
Okay. So you guys begin to tie them up. I'm going to need another athletics check from you, Brian. You now have hold of the body, but you have to swim upriver to get it back,
Okay.
or to the side, either way. But yours is a strong current. It is. You do
Advantage
have.
due to swimming?
You know what? With your swimming ability, you're able to use half your movement to pull it to shore. Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
fine. That makes sense. You have swimming ability.
Thank you, Ukatoa. I will never do anything to piss you off. Right, guys?
Huh?
Huh?
I am now at the bottom. This is by far the bigger problem. I am now at the bottom of a cliff with a harpy and my piss poor strength score.
Bro's dead. Don't even worry about it.
I did tell Animo to go at least get the harpy. Hopefully he comes to help.
Help! You
Nah,
just
bro,
you just
fuck
hear from down 30 feet over the cliff.
I'll go help him if you restrain these guys.
We've got it.
Is there turn order anymore?
No.
Okay,
Y'all
well,
just
then
have a
I'll-
minute to tie up those 2 guys.
Yeah,
Between
you guys
3 people,
tie 'em
that's
up.
fine.
I'm just gonna throw a simple rope down.
Moonzik will tie them up with good old sleight of hand.
Absolutely.
Why
So
did you let them alive?
We're not going to. We're going to kill them, but we want to make sure they can't get away after we hit them.
Oh, okay.
I know this about your abysmal strength, but I'm gonna throw the rope down. I'm only gonna say you can try and start climbing it, or I can pull you up. But I don't have as good strength as I once had.
Can I just... Okay. I'm gonna tie the harpy to the rope and just have him pull that up first.
sure.
Just make this 2 trips.
Yeah, that would make it a lot easier. I'm gonna say, what is your passive athletics? So your athletics plus 10.
6.
So yeah, you're able to pull up the harpy. It is it's a little bit, you notice that the harpies are designed for flight, so they're a little bit lighter than solid um, bone and flesh. So you don't have any issues pulling up the harpy. And with a considerable effort
You
between the
cold?
two.
My solid
What?
impression continue.
Yeah. I heard it too.
And with effort between the two of you, you are able to get Brian up to back to the top of the cliff's edge.
Nice. Based.
All right. So just a quick reminder, assuming that those guys are tied now, we should have, while they're incapacitated, we should have Moonsick make the strike, incapacitated enemies, automatic crit,
Sure.
and he'd get automatic advantage, meaning
Sneak attack.
crit sneak attacks on every attack.
I'm going to say that without much effort, you are able to slit the throats of these harpies.
That's what I was going
Yeah.
for.
Hell yeah!
Very executioner, very professional in doing this.
Okay.
Almost
I
like
like
he's
your
done it
style.
before.
Guys, that's 1,500. These are all fiends, right? Harpies?
Believe so.
Then that's 1,500 gold right here.
We can cut off their wings, and each pair is proof, and then we can also take their bodies to Firewatch Island to feed to the assassin berries.
Harpy Gale wine. It's not going to be as cool as Dragon Turtle, but
Of course not, but it'll sell.
Wait,
it'll sell for sure. People know about harpies.
we're actually labeling our wine with the dead bodies we feed to the plants?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's delightfully macabre. Nihiri would love it, don't you think?
Yeah, she'd be into it.
She would say something like "it's so metal" or something along those lines.
That is like totally so metal.
I can just hear her saying it right now.
Like in the exact voice.
Well, let's go to cutting these wings off, and then we'll throw more dead bodies in Firewatch.
I love the entire freaking cellar is just filling up with more and more bodies.
The cellar is going to be nothing but gems and corpses. It's the
Yeah,
blood.
that's
It's the
the
blood
name of
money
the-
cellar.
And that is the name of the episode. Gems
Blood
and
and Money.
corpses.
No, blood money.
No, blood
Yeah,
money.
Blood Money.
Blood money is already a thing though. Gems and corpses is fun.
Could you just imagine what like our followers who stay on Firewatch must think we do?
Or the old people.
Poor
Yeah.
Janor.
No, poor Janor.
Janor must not have the stomach for this.
Shit's gotta start smelling, huh?
She'll be like, just don't go into the cellar.
It would be awfully convenient if the Wave Chaser crew were somehow on Firewatch Island at this moment, helping out.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, having taken the time to diswing the harpies, and throwing the wings and the bodies into Firewatch, you continue your path into the woods. The sun begins to rise by the time you're done with your preparations. Mounting your horses once again, you make your way, this time a little bit closer to your final destination after a whole night of travel.
Damn.
It is. You guys have been adventuring for a very, very long time. I need every single person to roll me, except for Windchime, because Windchime you did get a long rest. Everybody else needs to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I
Yes.
think
Or
it's
suffer the
10
effects
for the
of
first
exhaustion.
night.
Moon's done this before. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
You got this. You.
Oh!
Oh.
I do not have this.
I don't think he has this, not gonna lie.
Um,
I will carry Brian the rest of the way.
Oh.
um,
That's what we
You
got
see
the horses.
Brian swaying in her seat. No, I'm fine. I don't need sleep.
Absolutely. You are forced upon my own horse.
you very,
Hey.
very infrequently does Brian encounter a situation where she can't at least take 4 hours to rest. Unfortunately, this situation has come to light. You now suffer 1 level of exhaustion, which is a disadvantage on skill checks.
And
I do
attack
believe.
rolls.
Nope, I don't think
Nope.
it's
Oh.
Not attack rolls. That is later on.
That is later on.
You know what else is later on?
No,
Damn.
don't say
I
it.
was hoping we would have been back in time for the interrogation by now. I'm afraid we might have some members of the Clovis Concord expecting us when we return. At least me. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Hey, Animal. If you're really going to force me onto your horse, can you steer while I try and grab 4 hours?
Yeah.
And Brian's just gonna put her head back on his chest and basically attempt to trance.
Are you sure that's going to be comfortable? He's not necessarily the softest pillow.
You have
Moon's
no
What
clue.
else?
I am the most cuddly, strong person.
Brian's just like, I'm just happy he's back. He also smells like wet fur.
I shouldn't, but okay.
You mean wet feathers?
I'm tired. I don't know what I smell.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, well, neither is the fact that I'm closing my eyes in this creepy haunted wood.
Shut the fuck up. Alright.
The sun has begun to rise in proper now.
Rise.
Just it is technically you only you're gonna hate me for this.
Oh no.
About 3 hours into I'm so sorry. About 3 hours into your journey, with the sun fully in the air at this point, the where is it? You see a wooden platform hanging 15 feet off of the ground. Let me do this for you. Hanging 15 feet off of the ground, lashed to the branches of several trees. There doesn't appear to be any ropes or ladders leading up to the platform. But there's a distinct smell of rotten meat and spoiled blood hanging in the air.
Soren check it out with his boots of boots of flight.
Absolutely. Soren, you you fly up into the makeshift treehouse. Um and huddled well, there's two things you should notice. One is with his back up against the side of the hut is a man, some sort of old hermit. And you also see, in addition, um as you fly up higher, uh, slung across the a wooden bar. Oh God, words. A wooden bar, as if hanging to dry, uh, is a is the dead carcass of a creature. Uh, the hermit, old man, appears to be peacefully sleeping.
He's gonna look back at the party and give like the finger over his mouth, like quiet, and he's going to. Is there a rope he can let down, like as quietly as it can?
Yeah, so from the inside, like, of the platform, right? It's much more open than the image I previously had showed to you. Uh but from inside of the little hut there is in fact a rope ladder that can be dropped down.
Yeah, Soren's gonna try and drop that without waking the hermit.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Look at his passive perception.
So, Schwamp.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
You are able to lower um the rope ladder without making much of a sound. Not even all of your party members could hear or see what you were doing.
He's gonna fly down while he like lets it down so it doesn't like clank against a tree or anything, and he's gonna kind of relay the information of what he has gathered from what he saw to the party.
Brian is aware of things while trancing, but if I respond, I break trance, yes?
So you have like a vague idea, like right before you fall asleep, and you can understand what's going around you, but you can't always like respond. You just
Yeah, right.
have a like a very vague understanding.
Mm-hmm. Um, I think, if I had rolled anything but a nat 1 on that exhaustion check, I think Brian would have, like, stopped her, rest. But I think she's so tired and out of it and exhausted that she's actually going to try and sleep through this one or trance through this one. If needed, she can wake up. That's part of trance, but
Okay. In hushed tones, Soren whispers the situation to the lot of you. How do you respond?
The creature that's hanging up is dead, correct?
I would imagine so, yes.
I don't any. I don't imagine he's an enemy in any sense, but do we want to disturb him?
In some ways, I'd like to let Brian sleep.
would agree as well. She needs her rest.
Do we just keep moving then?
Honestly, we all need that rest.
Yes.
This might be a safe place to rest if we talk to him.
Who said that?
Gonna ignore that one.
Yeah, fair.
Something tells me that if we talk to him, it might be a
I'm going to ignore him.
Who
I'm
told
also
you that?
going to say the exact
Meantime-
same thing he just said out of character.
Yeah,
Lame.
wind chime. You hear this voice of Brian in the back of your head as if she is drifting in and out of consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
You
What?
hear, this might be a safe place.
There we go. There it is.
Oh,
Guys,
cute.
it
He's
is
dreaming.
cool. Yeah, sometimes I can hear you guys' dreams.
Oh shit.
Oh, that,
Oh, yeah.
that scares me.
It's
really hope
terrifying
it's
when
not
you're all
true.
having nightmares at the same time.
Oh, God.
Thank you for my new recurring.
Wind chime is just listening to them all.
And experiencing her own.
Yeah, her own are the worst ones.
Wasn't there that one where you had to, like, eat Edward's head?
Anyway.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Anyway,
topic.
who said that?
Who said that?
I did not eat him, by the way.
Who are you talking
What are you
to?
saying?
Sorry. I get confused sometimes when I'm listening to everybody at the same time in my head,
Sorry.
in your heads.
Yo.
Do you and I want to go up and perhaps attempt talking to him?
It wouldn't be a bad idea, no?
I feel the worst that would happen is he says no and he shoos us away.
Yeah. That would be the worst.
But maybe let's rouse him before we climb up the tree.
Well, would you like to do the honors?
Moonzik, realizing that he might not exactly know that we know he's an old man up there, so he's going to say, is anybody up there?
You hear like a soft grunting. And you see from over the edge of the platform a wide eye kind of peers out over the edge. You can see it's like bloodshot and with heavy eyebrow hair that is far too long for most people's liking. Who are you? Are you some sort of trick?
No trick. I'm sorry to trouble you. We mean you no harm. We're on our way to help a couple of friends who are in trouble in the woods. But we are exhausted at this point in our journey. We're just hoping if we could just bed down for a couple hours and gain some rest.
You hear a very soft like movement, like clattering items and things, and from over the edge of his over the edge out through the window or whatever you call it, you see wrinkled old man hands throw something over the edge in your direction. If you would like to dodge, please make a dexterity saving throw.
I want to let it hit me.
Am I able to discern what it is before, like, as it's coming down?
Some sort of like clay pot.
Moonzik would like to catch it.
What?
Okay, so if you're going to try to catch it, I'm still going to have you roll a dexterity saving throw, but the DC is a little bit higher than just avoiding it.
Okay.
How does that sound?
I'm avoiding.
With that, oh, that's it. Sorry, I thought that was his. Never
Nope.
mind. You jump out of the way and standing on your feet the entire way, just sidestepping it. With a 17, you just barely meet the 16 requirement. And are able to kind of jump forward and catch the clay pot, jar, urn, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, in your hands. You feel that it's pretty heavy and filled with some sort of liquid.
Is this a potion?
And you hear a clattering once again of items, and once again another another urn, pot, whatever you want to call it, gets thrown over the edge. Do you want to try to catch this one too?
Is this first pot really sturdy? Like, would it have
No,
broken?
it looks like it would have shattered on impact.
It doesn't?
No, it does look like it would shatter on impact.
He's gonna set the first one down and then dodge out of the way. He has no idea what's going on. And if no one else is gonna help him try and catch these, and he's just gonna dodge out of the way.
Okay. Then Anima, we're gonna keep your dexterity save, but everybody else make me a dexterity save to dodge out of the way, or if you want to catch it, let me know.
24. I should have gone to catch it, but I didn't want to push my luck.
I really want to fail this. So
Why?
Dex.
Then just don't make the save.
Yeah,
and think that
you don't
you're-
have to make the save. You can choose to
He
fail.
fails it anyway.
I would like to choose to fail. Soren was
Okay.
staring at Moonzik that entire time.
Winston is gonna try and catch her.
She's gonna try to catch it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Brian.
I'm sorry. I'm on the horses in the background.
Okay.
Practically
Oh,
unconscious.
right, you're sleeping. Right, I forgot. Okay, so, wind chime, as you rush forward to try to catch the second one, taking note of what Moonzik was trying to attempt to do, you put your arms out, and this clay pot is a bit smaller than the previous one and kind of falls right between your arms, and shatters once it hits the ground, covering both you and Soren in, well, what you think is water.
But does it
No.
smell like water?
It smells like water.
What is this?
I think it's water.
I would like to fly back up to the old hermit. What do you think's the big idea?
He looks at you with one eye that kind of protrudes out, and he gives you a little squint and takes note of the fact that you're coated in this water, and says, so you don't appear to be devils, do you?
Ah.
This is
Yeah.
holy water.
I mean, I could be, but
Yes, it's holy water. And
Oh.
he says, fine, fine. It's not free though.
It's not free to set up camp, not even in your cabin.
No, it's my land.
So
Where
how much?
isn't your land?
You see, he thinks for a moment. As far as I can see, and he kind of his eye kind of protrudes a little bit, like,
Prove it. Show me the documents.
roll me, roll me a persuasion check.
Doran is just staring at this guy the entire time.
I don't got no documents. Ain't nobody come out here except, those in the house. The mansion.
Doesn't
And that
mention.
elderly pair the other day.
Wait. You mean to tell me you know where they went?
Yeah. Stupid folks. Don't know when to leave things alone.
The average Republican. I'm sorry.
Yo!
Alright, let's...
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It was hard to resist.
The one that lives in that mansion, you said. Do you recognize the name... Fucking why am I blanking?
Argon?
Targan Flynn.
I keep to myself and bother no one that I don't need to. I mean, there is that old mansion in the woods up there, but monsters roam there all night and day. And if you're looking to go there and following that elderly pair, you best go back.
Unfortunately, those are our friends. We can't abandon them. But we appreciate the word of advice and the warning.
That's kind of why we're looking for rest before we head in.
Curse my kind tendencies. My charismatic. Fine. You can all make your way up here. There are nasty beasts out there. You don't want to deal with more than you have to. You're welcome to come up in my little humble abode.
Ooh, exciting.
Her brother lives here.
We'll only stay as long as we need to.
Can we bring our horses up here?
He looks at you, his eye again protruding once again. No, you can't.
Hmm.
You're looking for, pay me with supper.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. My horse almost died. She doesn't have to die again.
Well, we do have...
Shame.
I'm trying to think of how old the fucking steaks in my inventory are.
Not the
Didn't
owl
we
bear
repose
meat.
them?
I gentle
Might
repose
have.
them at one, I think, initially?
That last 10 days. It's been greater than 10 days.
Has it?
For the owl bear? Yeah.
No!
Not the owl bear.
No.
the cow.
Oh, the cow? Oh, yeah, no, you're good with the cow. The cow's fine. I'll be fine with the cow, but I thought you said owl bear.
No, the
I
owl
did,
bear
I
steaks I
did.
threw at the fucking dragon turtle.
That was like a month ago.
All right.
If it's food you're looking for, I do have some steaks I've been needing to cook up.
His
Yo,
eyes kind of
if it's just random food, I've got like prime quality meat here.
his eyes kind of brighten and says, all right, well, make haste. And he goes to take down the ladder, but sees it's already down. Okay, whatever.
So Fern's gonna land and do like the dog shake, like getting all the holy water literally everywhere. He's gonna do that, and then he's gonna hold out his hand, and Freya's gonna do the same.
Was that necessary?
But when Freya sprays like the water that's on her, it kind of it's cold. It's very cold. It's refreshing. And you all make your way up, leaving Brian on the ground.
No, I'd bring Brian with me.
Okay. You carry Brian?
Over the
I mean,
shoulder.
yeah,
Okay, so over the shoulder Brian goes.
Sack of potatoes.
exactly.
Sack of potatoes.
She's been in this situation before.
I would not have it any other way.
As you
Drags
make
her
your
along
way
the ground.
as you make your way up into the small little cabin. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You all are able to go ahead and take your long rest. In addition, by next time, please level up to level 7.
Yeah! I'm gonna fucking do that right away.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to add a lot of spells.
Alright.
You're gonna have to help
So
me.
before I
I
get
will
into that, thank you all so much for watching. For those of you that are on YouTube, go ahead and hit all the important buttons like, comment, subscribe. Also follow the links down below. The first one's going to take you to Twitch. Go ahead and hit the follow button there to get notifications on when I go live. The second one's going to go to my Facebook page. That's going to have all the important links, including our sponsors. The third link is going to be to Homing the Dude's Kickstarter for Sky Zephyrs and the Vehicle Combat 5e overlay. And the fourth link is going to be for Describe, specifically to a page that allows you to buy a subscription from Subscribe for 10% off with reference code WOW. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next week for the thrilling conclusion, maybe, to this whole arc. We'll see you then.